Now, we all love Minecraft. That's probably why you clicked on this video. It's full of great stuff, but there's also some things in the game that really just, well, yeah, I hate it when that happens. Here are 19 things we absolutely hate in Minecraft. Now, before we get into this, you know what I really hate? When those like and subscribe buttons don't get smashed until there's nothing left of them. So go nuts and hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out any of my videos in the future. All right, let's go. Number 1 is the Knockback enchantment. Now, out of all the things that can really grind your gears in Minecraft, nothing quite grinds my gears like something that seems like a good idea but doesn't quite work. Am I right? Insert Knockback, a simple enough level 2 enchantment that lets you push back any opponent 3 blocks away with every hit. Well, sounds pretty simple, right? Even more helpful when dealing with creepers. Except that's not quite what happens. It's a total disaster! Every time you hit something and you want to hit it again, you end up having to chase what you want to hit. It makes a simple fight a mess of a situation. But I'm not gonna lie, Knockback 1000 is pretty great. 1 hit and they're gone forever. Number 2 is block hitting. On the topic of useless hitting things, we got block hitting. This is an old one, so shout out for those old school players who already know what this is. Block hitting is a thing from Minecraft versions prior to 1.9. When holding a sword, right, you can hit then block really quickly, making it so you take half the damage you normally would. That's what this guy totally pounding on AWSD here is doing. If you don't have a version prior to 1.9, then you're totally toast if someone is block hitting you. Number 3 is snow and ice. Now, don't get me wrong. I get that some people love snow because it reminds them of Christmas or whatever, but me and tons of other people personally hate the snow. In Minecraft, that is. It's irritating, ice gets everywhere, and it just messes up your building and your transportation, and it's super hard to get ice and snow away from your world once it starts happening. It's just awful. Like, honestly, how many people actually want to live in a snowy Minecraft biome? Number 4 is wolves. Wolves, they're related to a man's best friend, but they're not. Not to be a downer, but these little guys just aren't that useful. Their current AI is awful, and more often than not, they'll get you in more trouble than they'll save you. They're really no useful for finding stuff or digging or exploring. They're annoying during combat, and most of the time, they get really bad because of their accidental, unmovable door syndrome, if you know what I mean. But I mean, to be fair, I've always been more of a cat person myself. That's why I have Simon. Now, personally, I would love to see Minecraft upgrade the wolves. What if you could have different tiers or even add enchantments to your wolves? You could give your wolf sharpness, or you could give him resistance. That would be something I would like to see. Number 5 is low ceilings. Oh, low ceilings, yay. Hey there, buddy, what you got there? Is that your house? Nice, you just built it? Well, why don't you go in there and check it out then? Oh, looks like you built a low ceiling and I can't even jump. This is probably one of the most frustrating things that can happen. And it can happen not just in your own buildings, but even in caves or mines or tunnels where you can't jump to get away from that. Number 6 is bad stairs. Another newbie building mistake, bad stairs. On the subject of building without a single brain cell in between your ears, we got the teeny little problem of stairs. Now, at least it might seem like a little problem, but a little annoyances can be the worst. You see here, people who think they're smart will try to save up on materials by making stairs not using proper stair blocks, but just using regular whole or half blocks, like our best friend AWSD over here. Now, the problem is, instead of just walking up the stairs, you're jumping every step. Now go ahead. They are your stairs after all. Climb them and see what it feels like, and do it every day for the rest of your life. Hello there. Number 7 is caves being way too long. Now, don't get me wrong. We all love a little bit of adventuring and digging around in a cave or a mine shaft. Finding and making maps, hunting for rare ores and materials and junk, it's all a part of the fun. But man, are these caves a bit excessive sometimes. There's honestly nothing more frustrating as finally getting the stuff that you were looking for and getting terribly injured or having to backtrack all the way back to the beginning. And that's not to mention, yeah. Number 8. Mobs still spawn at the worst times, you guys. I mean, dudes, I know for a fact that I'm not the only one who thinks mobs have the worst timing possible to show up and attack you, right? Whenever you're real focused on building or digging or even just exploring or whatever you might be doing or even making a cake. Or right after a big fight and you're on low health, running all the way back to the smelter to make some fresh armor and fresh food. And there it bam! Kapow! You get a monster attack right to the face. That's enough to make anyone rage quit right there, I'll tell you what. Number 9, falling down holes. How many times can this happen to you? Holes are just such a pain in Minecraft. They come as much out of nowhere as the random mob can, and sometimes even at the same time. Sure, if you're careful enough or lucky enough, you might not fall into one. But if you're not, you might get unlucky like my buddy here and fall into an endless pit hole or something even worse. Or maybe just a old-fashioned lava pit. Those kind of come out of nowhere. It's almost like they spawn like zombies. Number 10, bats. What is left to say about the most annoying, useless mob of the annoying, useless mob bunch, huh? These little rats with a wingspan constantly and produce a squeak so horrible you wish you could rip your ears off. This is why I play Minecraft without any volume. Bats are actually no physical threat to you in Minecraft, so it's like their only purpose is to just drive you insane. Number 11, squids. Oh, and ink. Having yourself a relaxing fishing holiday partner? Yeah, you deserve it. Hopefully there's nothing out there in the water that will bother your peace, right? Whoops, yep, there we have them. Just as useless and annoying as the bats. Squids can swarm around you when you go fishing or swimming or whatever, and they don't even drop anything worth aside a little ink bag. Well, but at least you can avoid them if you stay clear of rivers and oceans, right? Well, oh, think again. These little rats can show up in any body of water. Number 12, riding pigs. Everybody here AWSD has somewhere to go, right? Maybe back to his house before midnight, maybe meet up with his friends for a little dig or something, but he, like anyone, is kind of tired of walking around. Now, he can't find any horses, but lucky for him and us Minecraft players, we have a bunch of rideable animals and modes of transportation to make things smoother. And this one? I mean, look at this thing. It's kind of pathetic. Why would you bother training and riding a mount that's actually just slower than the average walking speed? Look, piggies are as cute as they come, but unless they get faster, they are really better off just being pork chops, no offense. I mean, if you think about it, the pigs are basically just an auto walk system. I guess it can be helpful. I don't know. Whoa. Number 13, the Minecart coal train. The wonders of technology have allowed us to take control of coal and a minecart with furnace to create our own super fast, super useful train. To use the minecart with the furnace, homemade train, and it's also super duper annoying to turn. And it also takes so much coal to use, guys. Like, it's insane. Sure, coal is easy to find, but once you're away from any source, you're likely to run out real fast. And trust me, it'll probably happen in the worst moment possible. You see what I mean? Number 14, rabbit farming? Well, what do we got here? You go ahead and start yourself a good old life, aren't you? Well, alrighty. And what exactly, pray tell, are you hurting yourself? Piggies?
Nope.
Cows and cattle, then?
Nope.
Then what, dude? Oh, brother. Yeah, believe it or not, some people try to farm rabbits. And yeah, can blame them. At first, it's not that bad of an idea. They're cute, they give leather, they take up less space, but they barely give any food. Their leather drop is also inconsistent, and guess what? They're so hard to catch. Oh my gosh! Honestly, partner, just stick with your cows for your farming needs. Number 15, achievement window. There's an achievement window? For real? Anyone actually use this thing? Like, honestly, tab that just seems to be taking up space there. There's really nothing there that bothers us more than gamers, than useless achievements, and dumb tabs that just take up space for something that could actually be of use. I mean, just look at some of these. And speaking of useless interface stuff, number 16, the obsolete inventory. Please, someone change the inventory screen already. Guys, Minecraft has been around for ages now, and we've barely gotten an official inventory screen overhaul update since like 2010. Are you kidding me? I mean, I get it. It's part of the challenge and fun and whatever, but maybe a better interface or some more item room or something wouldn't kill anyone. I mean, I think most can agree with that, right? Oh, but on the subject of classic things in Minecraft that everyone can agree on hating, we got our last 3 contenders of the night. Here we go. Number 17, gold tool durability. More like gold tool, what? Gold, precious metal, rarest of the richest, the shiniest of rewards from digging and working in the mines, the color of the kings. Surely such a fancy item must provide the most useful of tools, weapons, and armor. Yeah, think again. Think like 15 more times. It's so frustrating that such a cool material isn't actually helpful or useful in any way. Let me be a golden god warrior, Mojang, please. Number 18, a Minecraft classic that anyone can relate. Bugs. Bugs. I mean, do I even gotta say it? Yeah, didn't think so. Number 19. Last but not least, universally hated by one and all, griefers. Griefers, dude! Now, oh, come on, man. We all do and love a little bit of trolling here and there because it can be innocent to good fun, right? But griefers are the worst of the community. A bunch of jerks who just want to ruin everybody else's good time for nothing but getting a reaction out of you. To keep it serious, guys, if you have any problems with a griefer in your server, someone who's being hurtful or just being a big bag of poo on purpose, you can. Remember that the more people that know about your base, the more likely it is to be griefed due to people sharing the coordinates to a potential griefer. My tips is to build far away from spawn, and it will make your base a lot harder to find. Also, making the base out of blast-resistant and flammable materials will make your base a lot tougher. Hidden underground bases can be useful as well if you never want to be found. Now, if you'll excuse me, hey, no one picks on my friend but me. And that's some of the stuff we seriously hate in Minecraft. Maybe if we say it loud enough, some of the stuff might change in an update or something, huh? So share this video with your friends, leave a like, and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in another Minecraft video.